Alice.
What do you want from me?
Humanity will cease to exist unless you return to the hive.
I don't trust you.
Behind you.
Hi everyone, Vegas Film Critic here, Jeffrey K. Howard, here to review the final chapter of Resident Evil. Can you believe it's been 15 years? What a journey this has been. And no one but Milla Jovovich, say that name 3 times fast, could have pulled this off. She was just beautiful. She was just a strong action hero. She was the driving force behind this whole series. Plus her husband, Paul Anderson, kind of helped too. So I was really excited about seeing this movie because I love the Resident Evil films. And she's one of my favorite interviews. I've spoken to Milla a couple times and for a couple of the Resident Evil films. And she is just the sweetest woman you'll ever meet. She's so much fun. Look for my interview with her for Resident Evil Extinction. It's on my channel here. I posted it from like 2007 and she was just about to give birth. She was just so huge and she was just, ready to get rid of the baby, have that baby because she was just suffering so bad. But she is just, I'm so happy for her because that's why this is a great way to end this series. Supposedly it's the final chapter. Is it really the final chapter? If this thing makes a boatload of money, of course they're going to keep making more. But I just love these films. And so, of course, they don't screen movies like this for critics. They don't screen, very rarely do they do these science fiction movies or Underworld and anything like that. So I went and paid for it tonight. Yes, my buddy and I went to go see it. I didn't mind paying for this because this is supposedly the last movie in the series. And I just, what a great ride, right? So basically the movie, we'll just set it up really quick because it's very simplistic. Alice is back. And of course, this is the Umbrella Corporation is making its final assault on mankind. And of course, the Umbrella Corporation is, they released a virus, that's going to destroy the world, and they're going to hibernate and then come up, whenever, and make their own world in their own image. They're kind of doing a Noah's Ark kind of thing. That's the theme through the film, 40 days and 40 nights of rain. So they want to cleanse the earth and then arrive one day out of a hyper chamber sleep and make the world in their image. But of course, the computer, the Red Queen, the little girl, she wants to, help Alice out, and they have an antidote. So they want to put this that's going to destroy that virus. So she has to get to the hive. Before she can get to the hive, though, there's all kinds of obstacles that get her there. And she meets up with Larter again, who hasn't been seen in a couple of movies, and her ragtag team go into the hive with her and try to find this antidote that's going to cure all of mankind. And this movie's bloody. This movie's got really good special effects, and so much for the story. It's kind of just like, it's kind of corny in parts, but you know what? The action moves really fast. She is fantastic. I mean, I can't believe the way she moves in this movie. She gives her all. Milla just gives herself 1,000% in this movie. It's gory, and most of the time I was just like, I'm sad this is ending because being in Raccoon City again is just a total thrill. 5 years since the last Resident Evil film, so it's been a while. And now the rumor has it that this isn't really the last of the Resident Evil series. It's going to become a TV show. So this could just pick up. I don't know if Milla's going to be in it or not. And the little girl who plays the Red Queen, it's their daughter. Yeah, the other girl in the other movie, she got too old, right? Obviously, they grow up. But this is, what's their daughter's name? Paul Anderson, the director, is also her husband. What's her name? Get this, Ever Gabbo Anderson. She plays the Red Queen. And her eyes are amazing. You can just see Milla's face and her daughter. That's absolutely. I don't want to give any spoilers away. There's some surprises in the movie I don't want to talk about. But overall, it's like the video game. It really is. As we get into the hive, we get into all these different traps, and the group gets separated, and we got all these different kind of obstacles and different kind of bioengineered creatures that come after them. Yeah, the devil dogs chasing them. There's some really great action in this. They really put in the kitchen sink, and it looks like they spent $100 million on this movie. So if you're a Resident Evil fan, you're going to have a good time with it. I was totally thrilled with it. Also, they set up the movie at the beginning. Since it's been 5 years since we've seen the last Resident Evil, they kind of set up, in like 5-10 minutes about the previous films and what's going on. So you don't have to have seen the other films. It helps, but you don't have to see the other films. So Resident Evil, the final chapter, sorry to see you go, but you know what? I think this is one of the best in the series, and it really delivers the punch that all the fans are waiting for. Milla, thank you so much. That was so great. And Paul Anderson, I think you're awesome too. So check out Resident Evil, the final chapter. All right, for more reviews and interviews, surf on over to my website at vegasfilmcritic.com. Follow me on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Do you like my bloody shirt? I always wear this for the horror films and sci-fi. I love this thing, Also, comment below, subscribe, thumbs up, all that jazz. All right. Oh, I forgot to mention. one of my proudest moments. I already did my outro, but I forgot about this. One of my proudest moments ever in my career is Resident Evil Extinction, and I'm quoted on the DVD. It's, I don't have my glasses. Infectious, contagious, captivatingly entertaining. Jeffrey Gay Howard. So next time you see this in the video store and you look on the bottom there, that's me. That's my quote. I love that. I'm part of the Resident Evil history. Resident Evil, whatever, folklore. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Jeffrey K. Howard. Resident Evil is in theaters now. Go check it out. The final chapter. See you next time.